With breaking news right now in what the FBI is calling a terrorist bombing at a Palm Springs fertility clinic.
We now have the suspect's ID, so we're going to send it out to KCAL News reporter Elise Martinez live outside the Palm Springs Hospital where some of the patients were taken. Elise, can you tell us more?
Hi, we had to move locations. We are on the other side of the crime scene, but we do have new information for you this morning. According to two law enforcement sources familiar with the investigation, we have identified the suspect as 25-year-old Guy Edward Bartkus. He's a resident of 29 Palms. It's home to a large Marine base about an hour's drive from Palm Springs. We've also learned that the suspect stated in writings or recordings that he was against bringing people into the world against their will. That's also according to the sources familiar with this investigation. The bomb has been identified as a large vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, and as we've been reporting throughout the morning, its blast could be felt more than a mile away from the blast zone. Investigators have also searched the suspect's residence, those sources telling us as well. And the bomb targeting the American Reproductive Center here in Palm Springs, the director of the lab says it's an IVF lab that helps with fertility treatments. He says buildings were damaged, but staff and embryos survived the blast. But again, the suspect has been identified as 25-year-old Guy Edward Bartkus. He's a resident of 29 Palms. And again, that's about an hour's drive from this crime scene. Again, there is a press conference set for 10 a.m. We're expected to learn more about this person now and possibly a motive for this crime as well. But again, more details coming out in this investigation. For now, we're live in Palm Springs. Elise Martinez, KCAL.
Yeah, man, this is some shocking news here that happened in the city of Palm Springs. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What you think about the shocking news?
The problem was what Bartkus did, he became a martyr. So now you're going to have other people that's going to try to do the same thing that he done. They're going to be like, wait a minute. He probably make a good point here because they say one of the things he was standing for is that it's pretty much to stop kids from coming here without their consent, from them dealing with suffering and all these other things like a lot of kids face. So just imagine if he's able to do that, doesn't matter other cities in the United States. So I know the FBI is going to really, really deep dive to this and really look into people's account and make sure there won't be another Bartkus out here again. But this is tragic. 25-year-old. Go ahead, Akeem, your thoughts.
So for me, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a big supporter of IVF. I have somebody personal who did that. Mm-hmm. They have beautiful babies. People need to get educated on it. When we're talking about come here under your will, people need to understand what that is. There's a lot of women who have trouble with fertility. They need help, a little push to help bring a baby in the world. With IVF, you can remove certain problems before the baby comes. Down syndrome, sickness, they can identify certain genetic traits. So you're telling me somebody who wants to be a mother or father physically put their body in jeopardy. You saying that it's out of their will when it's their embryos and that sperm? I do not feel sorry for this guy. I feel sorry for the 4 people who've been hurt. I thank God that the embryos were saved. I thank God that Trump is a big supporter of IVF. And that's one of the main reasons we support him. He signed an IVF bill, and under his leadership, he's going to make IVF more inexpensive to help more mothers become mothers. If he's supporting this movement of bringing more babies in, our birth rates are down. Our birth rates are down. We need more people, and a lot of our Black women suffer from fertility issues, and I wholeheartedly want more Black women to have more kids. And if that's going to help them and make it affordable, so be it. So rest in peace, homie.
Yeah, when I first heard this news in Palm Springs, it was shocking, but I shouldn't be no shocked and surprised, Hakeem and Ronnie, but because when it comes here in the state of California, and let's go from here, from Los Angeles all the way to San Francisco, people like to, speak how they feel, and if you guys ever come out here, there's like a lot of small little protests that be happening all around Los Angeles, California. And I found out that it don't happen in Los Angeles, it's happening in San Francisco and different parts in the area in California. But when it comes to Palm Springs, which is out in the desert, which I'm very surprised happening in situations like that. I'm not surprised that, some situations like, I'm not saying I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised about the bombing, but I'm more surprised that, people that go out there, protest and everything, it happens in the desert and everything. Because you go out in the desert, you're out of the city, you in a oasis, which Palm Springs is very nice city. If you guys ever come to California, you got to go to Palm Springs. I'm surprised that, a big situation when a bomb exploded in Palm Springs and everything. So it just tells me, there's a lot of things happening in the state of California that you guys don't see that goes out into national news. But when it comes to local news, there's a lot of stuff be going on.
I agree.
That a lot of that, that's the problem. That I'm not surprised that it makes it to national news. So when I hear stuff like this, it happened in California, but not this extreme. But it just tells me in the state of California, a lot of people do a lot of things, and they will take it to an extreme of, trying to take each other's out and everything. But yeah, man, that man, what he did right there was just, terrible and very disastrous.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that